The craziest movie of 2024 is finally here. This film not only makes Lam Ka Tung a god again, but also made his name, Dong Zai, completely spread throughout the country. Friendly reminder, due to the continuous high energy, it is strongly recommended to watch it slowly on the toilet. The movie begins. Dong Zai is a fortune teller. He buried his employer, Sister May, underground to help her change her fate. However, as the ritual began, the sky suddenly became cloudy and lightning flashed. Dong Zai was afraid of delaying the time, so he immediately came to the tree and lit ingots to worship. But he didn't notice that with the rain, May was quickly suffocated in the soil. When Dong Zai found out, it was too late. He quickly dug up the soil pit and saw that Sister May had already fallen into a coma. He could only slap her several times, which gradually brought her back to consciousness. Then Dong Zai looked back. He found that the ingot for changing fate hadn't burned out. So he quickly grabbed Sister May again and let her lie down again. But Sister May almost died just now, and she refused this time. "Come here quickly. Come here. Come here. You're a bitch. You're a bitch. You're a bitch." May thought Dong Zai was a liar and took a taxi home directly after the fight. Dong Zai looked at the half-burnt talisman. He knew that this attempt to change his fate had failed. He observed the sky at night. He found that the lightning splitting the clouds was ominous. He immediately concluded that Sister May might not live. Although this woman was more fake than his wife, he still chased after her and prepared to save. However, at the same time, a man in the heavy rain found May's message. This man was the police's wanted criminal. He targeted wealthy women on rainy nights. He is also called the Rainy Night Butcher. When May got off and arrived home, she happened to bump into the Rainy Night Butcher. The Rainy Night Butcher knocked May out and then hung her in the air. Then he took out a huge toolkit, which was full of various knives. He stabbed Sister May in the stomach with a knife. May screamed in pain. But at this moment, the Rainy Night Butcher saw that the person was just a delivery guy, thinking the other person would leave without a response. But unexpectedly, this guy was a fool and pressed the doorbell repeatedly. After that, he glared at the cat's eye viciously, his fierce eyes which made him, a butcher, feel a little scared. At this time, Sister May in the room also broke free from the tape and shouted for help loudly. Seeing this, the Rainy Night Butcher quickly covered his mouth and then directly stabbed him in the throat. At this time, Dong Zai finally arrived. The delivery guy said to him with a smile, "Stupid guy. May Ji. May sister." Dong Zai started to slam the door violently, but as soon as the door was opened, the Rainy Night Butcher kicked the delivery guy away and then fled the scene quickly. When Dong Zai saw the tragic situation of Sister May, he couldn't help but lie on the ground and vomit everywhere. On the contrary, the delivery guy was very calm. Looking at the bloodstains on the ground, he even stepped directly into it, jumping and bouncing like a big boy next door. Then he dipped his hand in the blood and was about to put it in his mouth to taste. Dong Zai felt that something was wrong with the guy because he looked like his new client. Then the two went to the police station. After giving his statement, he cast a horoscope for the delivery guy. He found that the man's life was on the verge of death. Before he found a solution, he saw the old detective here was also eyeing the young man, as if he wanted to arrest him and put him in jail. Dong Zai couldn't wait any longer. He decided to use his life to save the guy. He took him to his fortune-telling stall. But after testing his horoscope, Dong Zai realized that things were not that simple. It turned out that the young man had a violent tendency. When he was 5, he was jealous that the goldfish swam faster than him. He cruelly killed all the goldfish. Afterwards, to practice killing, he filled his sister's side with knives. His sister was scratched when she turned over, so that until now she still has scars on her face. And that's not all. During his school days, he started to study killing cats and was just spotted by a police officer on patrol. In a hurry, he hid in an alley. Seeing the black cat that also ran in, the man's hunting mood reached its peak again. He picked up the scattered glass on the ground and then stabbed the black cat with it. When the police arrived, the black cat had completely lost its breath. Then he was caught by the police and was locked up in the juvenile detention center. For 9 years, those dark days became the past that the man least wanted to mention. However, at this moment, Dongguan